Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin, and welcome to yet another edition of your latest Chelsea news. Today's blockbuster news, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, as we speak, Borussia Dortmund is playing against PSG in the Champions League semi-final, first leg, and big up to Ian Maatsen, man. Absolutely big up. Right now, Borussia Dortmund are leading 1-0 through the courtesy of Fulkrug's goal. And then what's the story for Ian Maatsen? And this is where we're going to start things off because Ian Martin's dad has come out and publicly has gone in on Chelsea owners, and we're going to touch base on that. Look, lots of other news that we've got lined up as well, so do stay tuned for all of that. Smash the like button right now. Right now, smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe. Huge news coming your way right now. First up, Ian Martin's father, Edward, confirms to whoever that is, must be a German publication, that Dortmund are working to keep his son. Chelsea want the 35 million clause triggered. Dortmund hoping to negotiate a bit lower, helping them to also sign Jadon Sancho. So they want to sign Jadon Sancho as well. We are working on him staying. The clubs have to fight it out among themselves. Ian is developing well here, and things are not going well at Chelsea since they changed ownership. At Chelsea, a lot revolves around money, which sometimes seems more important than the club's interest. We have more options besides Chelsea and Dortmund, but Dortmund have proven to be a good restart. Wow. Ian Martin's dad, he has not held back. And good on him. I'm so happy he's done this publicly because he knows it's over for his son at Chelsea Football Club, and he doesn't want his son to return back to Chelsea. We didn't value him. Honestly speaking, it's beyond belief. We did not even consider utilizing him a tad bit this season before letting him go to Dortmund. He's a quality player. Poch has got us believing that this guy's lack of height is a major issue. Defensively, he's a liability. That's what people say. Please, ladies and gentlemen, remind me how many goals we conceded. He's a liability. Ian Maatsen would be a defensive liability, like as if our defense has been rock solid anyways. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke and an absolute travesty, ladies and gentlemen, that we've not been able to utilize Ian Maatsen. And now he's in the Champions League semi-final. Quite potentially could go into a Champions League final. Big up to him, man. Big up to him. You did not get valued at Chelsea Football Club. I wish he had a future at Chelsea, but not to be. And big up to his father to come out publicly and state the kind of comments that he stated in regards to the Chelsea owners who are more interested about money than the club's interest. I love it. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about Ian Martin. It's sad. It's sad, but at the same time, pure profit. That's what we need. But this season, we could have done with a player like Ian Martin. We really could have utilized him in many areas, not just in the left back position, left wing if we needed to, as a number 10, as a right wing. We've seen it in the preseason how he was being utilized and how good he can be. An attacking player that's able to link up play. But we are more concerned about the lack of height of Ian Martin. But, Borussia Dortmund's not worried about the lack of height. This is the thing. At Chelsea Football Club, for some reason, especially under Mauricio Pochettino, we tend to focus on players' flaws as opposed to looking at their strengths. We only look at the strengths if they're a road runner. Besides that, we don't worry about it. If you're not a road runner, we don't want to look at your strengths. We look at all your flaws. If you're a road runner, you're A-okay. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, breaking. Chelsea fans will reveal a Conor Gallagher banner at tomorrow's match versus Tottenham. It will say Chelsea since birth. This is ahead of a potential Tottenham swoop for the player this summer. Further goes on to say, I think there's a few more information. Let me have a quick look. The Conor Gallagher banner tomorrow night will be gigantic. And obviously, this banner is happening because Spurs are targeting Conor Gallagher, and we want to send a message. We want to send a message to Spurs. Look, This particular news is causing a lot of chaos in the fan base, and rightly so. As I've said recently, I think there's value in Conor Gallagher as well. He's Chelsea through and through. But a banner? A banner. There are so many great Chelsea players that did not even get a sniff of a banner. And Conor Gallagher, I think it's safe to say, good player, works hard, got a lot of passion and desire for the club, but he's not some sort of a majestic midfielder. He's not a game changer. Let's be honest. Conor Gallagher is replaceable. But we want to have a banner for Conor Gallagher. This is why some of these Cobham players, I'm all off for Cobham players. I think it's a fantastic story when an academy player comes up the rank and plays in the first team. But these are the kind of things that blow their mind out of proportion. I hope he doesn't do that for Conor Gallagher. He certainly did that for Mason Mount. Mason Mount started to think he was too big. Conor Gallagher, a banner, just sort of like a protest, letting the owners know, don't you dare sell him, especially not to Spurs. Come on, man. So the greats of this football club didn't have a banner, and we've got a banner for Conor Gallagher. No problems, no problems. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Next up, I'm not saying Pochettino is going to go, and there will be discussions at the end of the season, but if Chelsea feel they can get Ruben Amorim, then I think that is definitely a situation that they will explore despite private jet denials last week. This is coming from Sammy Mogbell. Look, I don't know, man. Maybe there is a scope of getting Ruben Amorim. We'll see how the season ends. Number one, I still think Pochettino needs to go. I still also think Pochettino is probably going to be the manager for next season, so don't get your hopes up too much. Will we pursue someone like Ruben Amorim? There's been some rumors that apparently Ruben Amorim, not only there's a release clause and this, that, the other with Sporting, but he wants some money up front as an incentive. I don't know whether that is true. Apparently, that's what he wanted with Liverpool. That's what he's wanted with West Ham. He wanted somewhere around 10 million up front for him, for them to get his services. And obviously, these clubs did not accept that. Now, I'm not sure whether that is true or not. Let me know in the comment section. But it is a bit strange that why is this man not been snapped up? He's gone to Liverpool. He's gone to West Ham. And we shall see if he does end up at Chelsea Football Club. Right now, I honestly think it is going to be Pochettino next season. A lot of the players, Nicholas Jackson has spoken very highly recently. Caicedo has come out with some comments speaking very highly about Mauricio Pochettino. So I think Pochettino might be given another opportunity next season, unless the end of this season just ends in a disastrous way. I mean, it's already a disaster anyway. This season's not been any good at all. But if we've got Spurs coming up tomorrow, if Spurs blam us, we've got West Ham after that. If they beat us as well, I think then it might be well and truly in the cards that he's probably going to go. Chelsea will decide on Pochettino at the end of the season. I keep saying this. Ruben Amorim is waiting for an opportunity in the Premier League coming from Fabrizio Romano. So let's keep an eye for this Ruben Amorim situation, because now it's Fabrizio Romano, and we saw Sammy Mogbell talking about Ruben Amorim. Now, my understanding is Chelsea have not signed a single player Pochettino has asked for or recommended. This is coming from Sammy Mogbell. Look, there's two ways to look at it. There are managers that are they're not managers, they're head coaches. They just coach, and they just allow the sporting directors to bring in the players suitable for the squad and suitable for the way the manager plays. Now, there's obviously been a mismatch here. Our sporting directors have not done justice in regards to bringing in the players that suit Pochettino's style of play. So it kind of makes me wonder why you've brought in a manager like Pochettino, yet you're not allowing him the players that he needs for his style of football. He's recommended some players, and you've completely rebuffed. You've completely ignored it. What's the point? Then you've made a mistake in getting a manager like Pochettino. You should have got someone else. Bringing in Pochettino, asking him to do miracles with players that don't run for him, That's what he wants. Run, 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 run. Is asking for him to fail. Why? Why wouldn't you want to get him his players? Unless you're thinking, nah, look, he's not in the long term plans. We don't want to get his players that are going to be a mismatch for the next manager. Well, then you should just be looking at the next manager, not even worrying about Pochettino anymore. Get the next manager in now. It just don't make sense. You want to keep Pochettino, but you're not going to give him his players. He's recommending players you're not going to give him. This is where I do sympathize a little bit with Pochettino. He's not getting his players. Whereas Pochettino to Liam Toomey on the reasons behind the Chelsea's long list of injuries, we can do better. Of course, we all feel the responsibility. Too many circumstances have happened, so it's difficult to explain in one sentence. I wonder what are these too many circumstances. I need elaboration on this. People keep telling me too many circumstances. What are these too many circumstances? Training, the intensity of training, players, diet, players, living sort of standard outside of football. I don't know what it is. Players not training in terms of doing Pilates and stretching and all of that. Like, I need more understanding around this too many circumstances. I need elaboration. Have happened, so it's difficult to explain in one sentence. We're working on trying to improve and have an amazing medical staff. We need to improve and do better next season, whether it's communication, dynamic, or strategy. We need to coordinate better to improve the quality of the staff to address the issue is there. So he's already talking about next season, Mauricio Pochettino. He's preparing for next season. And he's saying we need to do better in this department for next season. So let's see. Let's see whether the injuries disappear for next season. Chelsea have a desire to sign a new goalkeeper this summer and are monitoring Aaron Ramsdale with interest. Aaron Ramsdale. You've already made a mistake with Robert Sanchez, it seems like, because you're looking for a goalkeeper again. And now you want to make another mistake by going for Aaron Ramsdale. Shame on you, man. Shame. This guy can't get a game for Arsenal, but he's good enough for Chelsea. Chelsea are interested in Jordan Pickford. Do you know what? Jordan Pickford's an enigma. I don't want Jordan Pickford either. Because this guy can be calamitous at times. And then at times he can be unbelievable. It's actually not that bad with the ball either, to be honest. His distribution is not that bad. Sometimes crazy. This is the thing. We shouldn't be going for erratic goalkeepers. Goalkeeper's got to be a position that is safe. Right now I'm thinking the Porto goalkeeper, Diogo Costa. Maybe even the AC Milan goalkeeper. But these are the two names that's sort of floating around at the moment for me. To be honest, goalkeeper market's tough. Some people are saying the goalkeeper of Dortmund, as I'm watching, the Dortmund goalkeeper. But yeah, I don't know if there is any standout goalkeeper at the moment. But the Porto one, Diogo Costa, yeah, great shot stopper, fantastic ball distributor. I think he's got it all, but at the same time, it's going to cost a lot of money, and it's probably not going to happen. This is probably why we're looking at Ramsdale. It's going to be cheap wages. It's going to give you cheap performances as well. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, Thiago Silva has received proposal from 3 London clubs. The player has to choose to play for a London rival or potentially return to Fluminense. It's crazy. This news is actually doing the rounds. Fabrizio Romano has also said that he's got some offers from London clubs. So this is not some sort of fake news. I would hate to see Thiago Silva play for another London club. It would burn me. But it's crazy how other London clubs are more interested in Thiago Silva and we can't give him another season at Chelsea Football Club. It's mad. Can you imagine if Arsenal snap him up? It would be a fantastic backup for Arsenal. Oh, and the defensive structure they have there. Thiago Silva will just solidify that. They'll make sure next season they win the league. Saliba, Gabriel, the main players, and then Thiago Silva as a backup. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. That would kill me. Fulham, if he goes there, look, it won't kill me, but I still get annoyed that why is he playing for Fulham and not for Chelsea Football Club? West Ham, who knows? Maybe that's a situation that could happen. I don't want to see it. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about everything we spoke about, especially in regards to Ian Maatsen's father coming out and publicly speaking the way he has against the Chelsea owners. I would love to know your thoughts about that. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. And I shall see you guys for a live stream tomorrow early morning for Chelsea versus Tottenham. So until then, everyone, take care. See ya.